All right, Chad and I are out here this afternoon pulling a couple of trail cameras, reliving the experience that we had here just a couple of days back on this bait right here. Had a really exciting sit, probably the most exciting hunt I've ever been involved in. So without giving too much away, here's where we're sitting back up on the hill. Got about a 36-yard shot, and we definitely had some action on the opening day. So stay tuned for that and see how the events unfold. It's a good one. Moose tracks. There we go, there's a bear track. All right, we now are into September. It is Friday, September 1st. This is the only location that I have two baits. They're spread out about a half a mile apart. And this has always been a really good one. Giant swamp right behind me. I mean, massive swamp. A lot of cover. Let's see, this bait has been doing pretty good. There's a couple of decent bears, nothing really big. This camera right here behind me, they were messing with all the time. I moved it to another tree, moved it back, but put it up higher. There's been a big sow and cubs in here quite a bit. Their activity in here has kind of tapered off here in the last week or so. Haven't had them mess with the camera since I put it back there, but I don't feel like I'm getting the pictures that I should out of that camera. So I brought another camera with me, and I'm gonna set it up probably on the same tree, maybe on one behind me here, but I'm gonna set that to video mode, get a better look at some of these bears, because when you're seeing them, you know, especially like after dark and stuff, and you can just see their belly swaying and their, you know, the weight that they have on their back and their shoulders. You can see that in the movement that you get out of those, you know, 10-20 second video clips. I think it helps, you know, kind of judge the bears a little better if you're kind of on the fence. So today I got my 5-gallon bucket here, just about topped off with bait. There's probably only 4 gallons, but it's solid. It's a dense bait. Usually as it gets closer to the season, now I'm running it every other day. But I'll probably be packing in a little more bait. If you're in the right spot, if you're close to the heavy cover, the places that they feel comfortable coming out And, you know, during the daylight when they're going to give you a shot opportunity, you're close enough that they're going to feel comfortable coming out. They don't have to travel through open land, hardwoods. This is, you know, this is right in it. Some of the best bears I've had on camera, they might be on a cycle. They might come in every, you know, 7 days, something like that. But when they come and they hit that bait, they stick around until it's gone. So when I have a bear like that coming in, I'm pumping the feed to it. I always want them to come in and get the reward of coming into my bait site. It depends how much pressure is in your area, how many baits there are, what other people are using, what he prefers. So if you keep him fat and happy, keep him coming in, you know, he needs it. He needs to pack on the pounds. They're packing on a lot of weight right now. So I'm keeping the food there, keeping it. Got the little bait stealing squirrels and chipmunks coming in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this packed in here, get it covered up well. And I got 3 more baits to run after this. So just gonna keep at it, getting excited. First season, Craig's coming up for the start of the first season, begins on the 6th. And then Chad will be around for the second hunt. So just gonna keep after it. Decent track right there. You can see several clear prints squished down in the mud. Looks a little bigger than what it is, but I don't see any cub tracks. This is the spot where there's been a sow with 3 cubs coming in pretty frequently. So I don't know. There's maybe one other bear that I've noticed that would make a track that size that I've had on camera somewhat regularly. But always good to see. Now I'm going to stomp them out. And now they're gone. Oh, here's one. Nice track. It's not that big. Alright, it is September 9th, 2 days before the start of the second season here in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Getting a couple baits run. We got Chad. He's gonna fill his bear tag this year. He's due. He's had a couple run-ins in the past that haven't quite worked out, but this is his year. Now Brett here, on the other hand, first time out here a couple of years ago, had one come in and he just about dropped it. I mean, only went 10 yards. Put a good shot on it and got his first bear, but this bait here's been cranking right along. It's doing well. Always tore up, so we're gonna get this one baited and one more, and we also have a third bait in another spot, and come up with a game plan. But I'm sure we're gonna be either here or the next one we're about to hit. Probably the next one, but we're gonna take a look at the trail camera cards here in just a minute. All right, the back bait is all baited up. As usual, it's completely torn apart. I swapped out camera right here because I didn't get very many pictures at all. I know it wasn't working well. I only got like 2 pictures and those were right up in front of the camera, so definitely wasn't doing its job. Swapped out the camera. There's Chad up there where the shot is, which is like 38 yards, somewhere in there. Here's the bait. And this is a great spot, backed right into this big cedar swamp. We will have some action here. And pretty sure this is where we're gonna be opening day. Awesome spot, a lot of work to get a bear out of here, but hey, that's what it takes. Dun, 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 dun.
Today's the day.
Today's the day, opening morning about 10 o'clock. September 11th.
Nice fall day.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a little nicer than this, but looks like it's pretty steady rain all morning. It's gonna be off and on through the day. It's gonna be a wet one. So I actually wore an extra pair of pants. I'm gonna change when I get out there, because even when the grass is wet, sliding up along through that high grass and along the way, and short pines, you're gonna get soaking wet either way. But nice bear, real nice bear, come in 2 days ago. Got a couple video clips of it. Might have been the 8th or 9th. Real nice bear. And then another would probably be a shooter came in at like 3 and 7 o'clock, and coming in 2 or 3 times on our last check. So that was 2 days ago. So we're gonna get back there. I got a camera, something to read camera cards on my phone. We're gonna see what's been there over the last 24 hours. It's been baited the last 2 days, and then every other day before that for quite a while. So we're gonna go back there and hopefully see one of them big boys.
That's right.
I like our chances. We're gonna have some action. There's a smaller bear that's coming in pretty regular too, and there's been a lot of off and on bears selling 3 cubs. So we're gonna have some action, pretty sure.
Game on.
You ready for this?
Game on.
Yeah.
Cardio in, getting ready to go.
The bears are very close by. They got no problem slipping over here at any time. Any minute now, I'll be seeing for the next 10 hours or whatever. I don't even plan on eating my lunch. Right, it's gonna be that quick. Yeah, might as well go throw it on the bait pile.
Sweet baby Jesus.
That's a pig. Holy crap. I heard a couple of twigs break. Did you hear it?
I did too.
Holy moly.
Cut, copy, and paste there, baby.
What time is it? Oh, now I'm starting to shake.
I don't know.
Holy cow.
Holy crap.
It's right there. I got the GoPro going. That's going to be incredible. Dropped right in front of the camera.
I never would have thought that. I didn't think it was gonna come right in like that.
See, and I was worried. I was trying to think back of, when the wind is perfectly northeast, right in our face. Is a smart bear like that going to circle?
When he got right in front of us, I thought for sure she was gonna be gone. When he gave us that look over his shoulder, my arms are numb.
So I'm going to pan over to where that bear come through. There's this stump right here. It was just on the other side. I mean, just 2 steps past that stump. And then walked right here in between us and the stump.
Wow.
Hold on, let me get this second one.
Talk about shivers, boy. I tell you.
Let's turn this on here.
You got the old shakes starting now.
Hey, congratulations. I think you got her. I think you got him. Oh my goodness. We got our work cut out for us there. That is a hefty bear.
That is a good looking bear.
I mean, just jiggling all the way down the hill.
I couldn't believe the size of it when it come up next to us like that. Holy
How
cow.
did it come up next to us and not look at us? I thought for sure we were done.
I thought so too. There was
Wind right in the face.
Holy cow.
Oh, this camera's bobbing all over the place. Hold on. Vertical video.
Shake it.
Try to hold it steady now. Try to hold it steady.
Still, we did
Hold it steady. Between you and me, it's earthquake. There it is, right down there at the bottom of the hill. Nice bear. We had that one on camera yesterday. I'm shaking like crazy. I'm going to stop the video. All right, we got to stand up and shake it off. I mean, this camera, we're going to have to stabilize this video because I'm shaking all over the place. One, because I got soaking wet and I'm chilled to the bone. You got a rain suit on, probably over your wet clothes just like I am.
Wet clothes.
Oh, by having that thing come in 8-9 steps away doesn't help our nerves. Holy moly.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Oh.
You get your heart pumping, boy. And talk about adrenaline rush. That is something
Holy
else.
cow.
You could almost reach out and pet her.
That was incredible.
Or
So we're right here. We got some brush up behind us. We got a 37-yard shot down to the bait. This is where we walk in, and we have a perfect wind today, north-northeast, but you know, it's blowing like 11-12 miles an hour, and you think, even though it's a perfect wind, maybe they're not comfortable coming out until dark. But there's enough competition on the bait that, you know, somebody's got to be first. So this is a first for me, have one coming. Usually you never hear a bear coming in, but when it's that close, I heard something snapped, and it wasn't like a, you know, I'm like, oh boy, because it was a loud snap.
Yep.
You know, what else is going to make that? I look over my shoulder, right here. Jeez. Walked right here. Right here in front of us.
Then stopped. Looked back at us over her shoulder.
Yeah.
I thought we were busted.
I thought we were busted when it walked up beside us. I thought we were busted the whole way. How in the world did that work out?
Because I knew I was shaking. At that point, when it got down there, got broadside, I said, I just got to squeeze this trigger slow. I don't want to blow it.
Yep.
And I was surprised when it dropped. We're rolling.
What do you say we go take a look at this beast?
See what we got.
Man. Standing about 36 yards. Yeah, I walked. Was it right here?
Right there.
Right here. I walked right through here. We're sitting right there. Dude, that is a tank.
Holy cow.
That is a hog. Let me turn this. Don't fall off. Oh, you're on that thing. Oh my.
Big. Oh gosh, it's big.
Oh yeah, he's got a big flat. He's even got a crease in his head. Dude, that is a tank. Oh my goodness, even better. Oh, that is a big pad. Man, that might, you might be in the 300 club there, son. In fact, that's probably pretty easy. Look how wide he is on the back. That's that big tall one. That's the biggest one we had.
It has to be.
He was there, I believe he was there last night, but he was there the other evening. Dude, that is a stud. Stud.
We did it. We did it right there.
Oh my goodness.
He's so big.
Is that a scarred ear? Is it cut?
It looks like it's clipped or something, isn't it?
I was gonna say it looks like it got cut somehow or something. Oh, that's a great shot. Yeah, great shot. I mean, double lung and it just drops.
Yeah,
That wild?
I never thought in a million years he was gonna drop like
I would have
that.
thought he'd take off hard, which is good for us. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't want to be pulling him out of that tangle.
Exactly.
That is awesome.
We got our work cut out for us.
Yeah. He's gonna fill up that new sled. Need a pig. Holy moly. I can't believe it. I mean, that's the biggest bear I've ever got to see walk in and have it 8 steps away. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Usually there's a little ground shrinkage walking up. It's kind of the opposite.
That didn't happen. No, I mean, he's getting bigger as I'm staring at him.
Yeah. All right, well, we finally got it sprawled out here and taking a closer look at it, just trying to process out everything. And what a beautiful, beautiful bear. The way everything just played out, coming up right next to us, intense moment. This is the biggest bear I've seen, you know, come from camp here. And you've been hunting with me for 12, 13.
Yeah, I've been coming up on and off.
You've drawn a few bear tags through the years.
Yep.
Had some close encounters. Never quite came together. But I think it's safe to say you more than made up for it here,
Yeah.
because this is
No doubt.
Absolute beaut. Look at the crease in his head. Rolled it over and saw that nice flat top with the crease in his head. Nose narrows right down. The ears are like rubbed off or had bugs or I don't know what was frosted off maybe.
Yeah, hard telling.
Both of them, you know, where it would come to a tip, both gone. So maybe that affected his hearing. Coming next to us because he probably heard our chairs rattling.
Oh my goodness! I tell you what.
I mean,
yeah.
look at the rolls up in his shoulders. Just
Yeah.
everything about him. Huge hind end, just the shape of him.
Big paws, big head.
Huge paws. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful bear. He's got a few battle scars, but to have him come in the way he did, not spook when we both thought for sure.
Never thought it was going to happen.
Yeah, we didn't.
He came in, and I'm thinking, there's no way he's going to make it.
Yeah.
Give me a shot. He's going to blow us.
We both look over at him at the same time. We're like, we're busted.
Wow.
That never happened. I mean, the wind was right at him.
He came down in our shooting lane and looked back.
Yeah.
And I thought for sure he was going to bust us, and then he just headed right down to the bait.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't have pulled that off if it had been a nice big sow. So.
And to come from behind us with the wind coming from that or going that direction.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I don't know how he didn't wind us.
Right. He obviously did his homework. I about 10 minutes or well, probably 15, 20 minutes earlier, there was a squirrel barking over in this direction, and I have seen a couple of bears circle up that way, but not commit to completely going around. You know, it'd take 10 minutes and they'd come back down and follow this ridge in. So maybe he did that. Well, you got your tag on him. We got a few hours of daylight left, and we're going to need it.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
we got pushing a mile out of here. So what we're going to do is gut it. We're done, you know. We're done hunting for the year. This is it. So we can gut it wherever. We're going to go back to the truck, get the sled, and the sled will get us past the water. There's about 300-yard long stretch of edge of the beaver pond, which is a duty for the sled. And then from there, we're going to use the hawk crawler cart, and we've used that a few times, but never on anything this size. So we'll see. So
yeah.
We got our work cut out for us, but it's a good problem to have because this is a trophy.
Yeah, very blessed.
Absolutely.
Very blessed.
Beautiful bear. I think we got some pretty good footage. Wow, awesome.
It all happened fast.
Very cool.
Yeah,
couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. It's about time you caught a break here.
I couldn't have had, you know, to share it with you. I mean, it's
and
great.
To go down like it did, you know, quick, humane kill. We didn't have to go on a mission out in the dense swamp, which is right behind us. This is right in their bedroom, right in their back door. This is the kind of spot on the nasty days, on the windy days. I mean, they feel comfortable anytime coming out here and hitting this bait. And that's the kind of spot that it's going to take to get, you know, a good one to feel comfortable coming out in the daylight. Can't wait to see how much this thing weighs, take it down, show it off at the check station in the morning, and get it to the processor. I said, the bad thing is you're going to have a little extra fee on the processing because you're going to get a lot of steaks and burgers and sausage and whatever else you want. Yeah,
he's going to offer a lot for us here, that's for sure.
That's not even mentioning the taxidermy bill.
Yeah, I don't know. Holy smokes, we'll see. We got some choices, that's for sure.
Yep, you can do anything with that. That's a wide rug right there. He's got a lot of character. Cool. To be able to show off that crease in his head too is awesome. Because I mean, you can Euro mount that skull. That's going to be awesome.
It's going to be huge.
That's a big skull.
Yeah.
So you can make use of all that. Anyway, I guess that's the close to the 2023 bear season, and what a season it was. Very cool.
Yeah. First day, I couldn't be happier.
Yep. Well, let's get a move on.
All right, run out of daylight.
Losing daylight pretty quick, but there is no easy going getting this thing to move. It's coming out one way or another. What a giant. What a giant. What have you done? It is the next morning after Chad's big bear kill. Looking back to the trail camera pictures, so we knew that bear had first shown for the first time ever that we'd seen him was on the evening of the 8th. That's the only sighting we'd known until now. He was back on the 10th, the evening of the 10th, and stayed until dark. And then early in the morning, yesterday morning, the 11th, he was there at like 2:30 in the morning. Then at 5:30, he showed up at the bait that's about 0.6 of a mile halfway back to the bait that we were on yesterday. And a lot of times we'll drop that bait, even though we don't usually have a whole lot of crossover, but we kept it going. Bait was going strong, so we just stuck with it. And he showed up on that one at 5:30 yesterday morning. And then, of course, he was back on our spot at was about 4:30 or so. So yesterday evening, I shot out a few pictures and video clips to a few friends on Facebook, and one of them reached out to me right away. He said, we have the same bear on our camera a year ago to the date yesterday on one of their baits 4.5 miles away. This is a neighboring camp in the same area that we're hunting. Really cool to look back and be able to see the history of him being on their bait a year ago. Obviously you can really tell by the ears that kind of show up like after dark. They show up as white. Even the daytime, that's very unique the way those ears are rounded off. So really cool to see. Anyway, Chad's probably going to be getting up here shortly, and we're going to head into the check station and show off this bear. Can't wait to get a weight on it. Just an awesome hunt. Took a little effort to drag him a mile through a beaver swamp, I can tell you that.
Yeah, good. Friend or four, right?
Oh, jeez.
6 hours.
Well, we needed about 4 more friends, is what we needed.
Yeah, I needed a phone friend.
Yeah, we needed your number. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
401. Shot the 4.
I knew it was.
Nice bear.
Jeez.
Nice bear.
So what's your opinion?
This is all calibrated with this though, taken off of there?
Okay.
Yep.
I was expecting high threes, at least 350 or so, but holy smokes.
I had no idea. I mean, I knew it was all.
Camera right in your face, no pressure.
Give him his piercing.
Right.
Dressed 401.
Yeah, we could tell. My shoulders are telling that it's.
Oh, geez.
It was all of that. Goodness sakes. Beauty.